Today I'll be playing Double Dragon 4. Double Dragon 4 was developed and released by Arc System Works to commemorate the 30th anniversary of Double Dragon. The object of the game is to beat up a bunch of radicals. You punch, kick, and jump your way from one side of the screen to the other, picking up knives and baseball bats along the way. There's about 20 different characters you'll fight, over the course of the game's 12 missions. And the main story mode shouldn't take you more than about an hour to complete. As long as you remember, you can continue by pressing the option button on the title screen. There's 3 buttons for punch, kick, and jump, and there's a handful of combinations and special moves that you can do like dragon kicks and headbutts. I recommend you go into the configuration settings and assign the special moves to their own buttons. It'll make the combat much more engaging. The controls are true to their retro predecessor, so they're a bit rigid and take time getting used to. If you go into Double Dragon 4 smashing buttons, you're gonna get punished a lot. Some sections require tricky jumps that'll definitely piss people off. I hate it when they try to mix platforming into fighting games. Once you completed the story, you can test your skills at the tower, where you see how long you can survive against waves of enemies. You can also unlock all the characters to be played in any of the modes, which is a most welcome addition. It would have been nice to have some sort of leaderboards though. At least they've given us the option to turn on retro background music. The 2-player mode is where it's at, and you can choose to cooperate or fight each other. And playing as enemies in duel mode is awesome, assuming you've unlocked them. Overall, Double Dragon 4 doesn't try to reinvent itself, which you might like if you're a true retro gamer. Remember to assign your special moves to the extra buttons, I can't stress this enough. I think the devs should have set them up by default. Other than that, don't expect too much from Double Dragon 4 if you're playing solo. But if you've got a buddy, go hard.